Wow, that was a really bad moment.
Land of the golden sea.
To have the the stream drop entirely.
A land of wealth and bounty.
They just play the same cutscene, don't they?
A land of heroes. A land protected by its champions, the Order of the Sun Spears.
Yeah, really annoying that the stream just dropped entirely there.
A shadow now falls upon this land.
So for those who are watching
Shadow of an ancient and forgotten darkness.
this part of the VOD, or this VOD,
Night falls. The time of the five gods is at an end.
near Commandant in Easton Province. Ah, so this is where things differ.
Spear Marshal Cormier.
Ahai. It's good to see both of you. You have arrived just in time.
Nothing that we can't handle, I hope.
I have received word that Corsairs have been spotted off our coast. Your skills and leadership will be needed.
Big earrings on Koss there. So those who are joining me in this part of the VOD, hello, welcome. Unfortunate that things dropped when they did. I have no control over that. I'm going to skip the tutorial. When you adventure outside of town, you get your own private copy of the world to play with a friend. Simply form together a party, etc. Did I just unlock? Oh, weapons locker. I should hit that up. Okay. Okay, I can now wield 2 starter scythes. Fantastic news. Much better set of starting skills than sometimes they give you. Fascinating to see that they're showing you how to equip a weapon. And now it's telling me that I've unlocked Pious Assault. These guys are so weak as to be somewhat meaningless. Okay. But yes, those who are joining me for this part, I've started up a dervish character here in order to be able to unlock some additional skills for my dervishes on account of the first character, the warrior, having gotten both Milani and Mox. Cormier ordered me to guard this gate against all Corsair attacks, and if the Corsair get through, I assure you. I think the gods, you've arrived. We are ready to go in. Thank you. So I'm starting up a dervish so I can acquire a few dervish skills to give me a couple of additional options for these poor heroes. And just as I started up this character, the stream dropped. And so that splits the VOD.
Corsairs have reached the village before us.
There are a lot of them.
No, there are only 2 Corsair ships and 3 of us. We outnumber them.
Cost math.
Corsairs are already in the town. Where are the defenses? Show me your leadership abilities. Defeat these Corsairs.
Everybody loves cost math.
You lead them. I will follow.
Each one of us is worth a group. Sagalon. This is really smart. They only have 2 henchmen here, so you can't actually. So if you're just doing henchmen and stuff, you cannot not have costs and have a full party. It's telling me about my bonus weapons. Nevermore Flatbow, Tiger's Roar, Wolf's Charge, or Wolf's Favor, and Charge Luminescent Scepter. Traded Shield, that's probably the most relevant one of those. Let's get costs added to the party here. And I want Path Mastery and Mysticism, I guess. None of those other things even do anything right now. Okay, so I can give costs an actual bar, sorta. Yeah, that's fine. There. We'll go with that. Okay. Talk to some recruits. The fruit of my labor will be evident on the battlefield. My training will guide me to victory. As a Sun Spear, you never fight alone. Forming your party is an important element of being an effective soldier. It's important to coordinate your efforts so your unit acts as a well-oiled machine. You may add heroes to your group from the party window or from the drop-down over there. Since I was a child, I've always dreamed of wearing the Sun Spear insignia. It is now my duty to defend my homeland. You must assume care over the men and women under your command. You can equip any of your heroes in your party by bringing up the inventory panel and clicking on their portrait. Yeah, this is just out it. This is just giving you an incredibly basic overview of stuff with heroes. May Balthazar guide my hand, Melandra my legs, and Duena my heart. Bringing proper skills in combat is extremely important. You may only alter your skills and the skills of those on your command while you're in a town or outpost. This is, again, more tutorial stuff, which is great. I know how to play the game, so I'm not going to read it. So they're ready to face the enemy head on? Good news, indeed. Let's show those unwashed Corsair heathens what it means to challenge the Sun Spears. This character will be... Oh, that's Earth. Okay. This character will be secondary Paragon, by the way, just because I'm not making any other... I'm not going to be making a Paragon on this account. Unless plans change in the future. But current plans are not to make a Paragon. So this character will... Primary Paragon... Or secondary Paragon... I'll probably split Paragon skills across a couple of different characters in terms of like getting all of them. But for now, secondary Paragon makes sense to me. Must save Chawbeck Village. Time to go do that. Just apply this. How long does this last? 20 seconds. Bit of additional health. I'm so used to grinding this mission for stuff that I kind of forget how it works as a new character. Like coming in here with a cost with charge so you can speed your way along and again, if you care about like want the lore and stuff, I did a whole lore focused playthrough, so you can go find that there on my VOD or on my YouTube channel where all the VODs go up. How long do I plan on playing? Probably another hour-ish. Sounds about right. Very nice to have increased move speed skills here, so it's kind of a bummer I don't have any. Gotta clear out all the Corsairs. Okay, let's get this up. Let's take out Venice. We've already gotten a couple morale boosts, but yes, that is correct. Thankfully, we've not had any issues with our resurrection sequence, but Ah, yes. Just getting some Paragon skills available as a secondary will be nice for heroes. How quickly does this game get me the 50 gold I need to open my Moonlight? Probably pretty quickly, right?
Yes. Take that, you Corsair dogs, and don't come back.
You've done well.
You can count on me. On us, I mean. On both of us.
These Corsair raids have gotten worse of late.
They have. It is a matter of concern for the Sunspears. Continue your training. We shall speak again of this at the Sunspear Great Hall.
Of course.
And always remember, you never fight alone.
Yeah, that right there got me 100 gold, 2,000 experience, and 3 skill points. So it's the same amount of experience, actually, that you'd get from prophecies, interestingly enough. Bonus plus master giving you 2,000, but it's split over 3 things. Hi, Sophia Miller. I heard about your role, the role you played, etc. This is the training thing. I'm not... You know what? I'm just going to kind of do it. I've read all of this stuff before. I'm not that invested in reading it right now. I just want to get going. Why do I... Oh, morale boost. 6% morale boost is why I have more. I think this will get me some more skills, which will be really good because my bar is a wee bit sparse at the moment. What I'd really like is staggering force. My sister Rakanja is the quiet one. I wonder what that makes me. Haha, ooh, you're a stranger. Let me guess, here for adventure? Ooh, Chobik Village can use you. The Corsairs are everywhere. My sister and I have been fighting them, but there are so many. Look what they did to the village. Ooh, la, can you help? I bet you can. You can fight them, too. I could teach you. Ooh, or Alicia can. Do you want to learn? It's so exciting. You'd love it. Being a dervish is wonderful. Are you ready? Can you teach me some dervish skills? Yay, I unlocked Crippling Sweep. Hits a foe, that foe is crippled. Deals extra damage if that foe is moving. This is actually a really useful skill, and I think it's probably something that I underutilize. Just cripple is a very useful condition on melee. Nagozi, Dervish, fight! I fight Corsairs, protect Chobek Village. Fight Corsair who have big log. Log hit Nagozi on head. Now Nagozi much happier with world. World seem very simple. Nagozi fight Corsair. You want to learn fight Corsair? Stack enchantments. Fight like practice dummy, but without big log. Nagozi teach you. Oh man, whirling charge and Grunt's fingers. That's some nice stuff to unlock. Or would you be without my help? I would probably be fine costs. What's going on now? Let's see for spread of odd for my reward. Okay, because I've talked to the expert dervish trainers. Are there... There's not another dervish trainer, right? Just those two? Nation Nagozi? Hanja's the ranger. I'm not paying the closest of attention to what's going on here, so I will admit to a little bit of out of itness in terms of like what's happening. Wow, that feels very bad at 1 second long duration, but that's what I get for not having any wind prayers investment. I like wind prayers overall better than earth prayers, but earth prayers are some of the more busted skills. Did you learn a few things? Well, that's what school is all about. If you ever need to practice, head back to the encampment. I'm sure nobody would mind having a dervish of your caliber around. Oh, I notice you haven't chosen a secondary profession yet. Talk to me after you've gotten a bit more experience, and I'll tell you how to choose. Ooh, and imbue health. Hi. How's your luck been lately? Mine's improved greatly since you helped clear out those Corsair raiders. Of course, we can't rely on luck to get us through every scrape. A seasoned soldier never ignores his training. In fact, those are Cormyr's orders. All new recruits must hone their primary skills until they reach level 5 and then begin a rigorous training regimen in the secondary profession. We've all got to be at our best if we hope to meet the challenges and face Ilona. So come talk to me again after you reach level 5, and I'll get you started on your training. Hi. You take me into Commodon? Yes, please. Please take me into Commodon. You teach me about collectors, and will give me a belt pouch. Why do collectors want more stuff? They definitely got a little lampshady with some of that. But they have a lot of really useful quests for like getting you kickstarted with a couple of things. I still think like prophecies in terms of being able to like have a long enough draw before you're trying to afford max equipment works best. But you know what you're gonna do. Okay. This is Xunlei Agent's quest. Greetings. Work for the Xunlei. This is literally just a quest for opening the bank account. That's sure. 500 experience to open my storage chest. That is fantastic. Okay. I don't need to be holding on to those, so I can put them there. Add some henchmen. Okay, meet you in the plains of Jaren. That sounds good. I am very much so not paying attention to what these are, and we'll kind of figure them out as I go. Stuff the Champion's Dawn gives me an ID kit. Ton. You have... Staggering Forces Earth Prayers. It might be Eye of the North. Oh. This is not a bad one. Let me quickly check something. I don't think they give you a whole lot of skills in Eye of the North here. Okay. Yep, they would give me all the free skills they're going to give me here. Okay. So I'm free to buy skills. Let's just grab some gold. That is not the right spot to put grabbing some gold. Okay. Twin Moon is very good, and I should absolutely have it, and I want Signify Slight as well. And Zealous Renewal is also very good. Okay. Twin Moon Sweep, Signify Slight, Zealous Renewal. Okay. Obviously, I need more of a bar at some point in time, but that's good enough for me for now on this character. Should I place Ophelia Rex far enough to get some actual elementalist skills unlocked? Probably. It doesn't sound like the worst plan. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so I'm going to take a very different approach to getting through pre on this character. I mean, I'm still probably going to do a lot of the quests. I mean, I'm still probably going to do a lot of the quests. I don't know if I'm going to do a lot of the quests. I don't know if I'm going to do a lot of the quests. I don't know if I'm going to do a lot of the quests. I don't know if I'm going to do a lot of the quests. I don't know if I'm going to do a lot of the quests. I don't know if I'm going to do a lot of the quests. I don't know if I'm going to do a lot of the quests. I don't know if I'm going to do a lot of the quests. I don't know if I'm going to do a lot of the quests. I don't know if I'm going to do a lot of the quests. I don't know if I'm going to do a lot of the quests. I don't know if I'm going to do a lot of the quests. I don't know if I'm going to do a lot of the quests. I don't know if I'm going to do a lot of the quests. I don't know if I'm going to do a lot of the quests. I don't know if I'm going to do a lot of the quests. I don't know if I'm going to do a lot of the quests. I don't know if I'm going to do a lot of the quests. I don't know if I'm going to do a lot of the quests. I don't know if I'm going to do a lot of the quests. I don't know if I'm going to do a lot of the quests. I don't know if I'm going to do a lot of the quests. I don't know if I'm going to do a lot of the quests. I don't know if I'm going but it will be a bit different. Yes, I know. Certius wish me to instruct you. Elementalist manipulate stuff. Things about being an elementalist. Yes, sir. Continue to tell me about getting your own private world. Get our flute back. I think I need to kill these river scale tads. Okay, I need shimmering scales. Just have to auto attack these until I get the thing I need. Prophecy, it's very interesting seeing the difference between how prophecies starts you off and how Nightfall starts you off, isn't it? There's a shimmering scale. Also need this flute for Gwen. But I'd like to go talk to Rolina pretty early on here. Because I would like to get access to another air magic spell that I can get there. Also, I have unlocked Flare on this account. Congratulations, the Elementalist path is beginning. With Flare. I love this walk to Ashford. It would actually be kind of a pain because this ground is super uneven and rough, so it would not actually be a good time. But it's very nostalgic to me. I'm gonna bask in that nostalgia for a little bit. And my 20 damage flare. My 0 attribute points. This hint about maximum party size. I just realized I should have gotten a starter shield off the merchant there. Let's go talk to Hamish. I think Hamish will give me a free starter shield, and I might as well use it because it's just free armor. I'm not going to afford this flute. Let's give the flute to Gwen. Enjoy it. Can I have that shiny new flute? It's so beautiful. I bet it plays pretty music. The flute does give energy +1. I'm going to buy another flute just to have on hand. I value the armor more highly right now, but I don't know. The flute's cool. I think I'm going to go Mesmer for secondary on this character. It's just what I'm feeling. You know? I'm kind of autopiloting my way to Wizard's Folly. When I get a Foible's Fair, Relena has skill for me. Dr. Chantel, the Troubadour on my way. The big broad section of the road. It's kind of wonky that way. It's interesting the lighting here feels a little bit bluer to me. Oh, that sort of subtle difference can change things. I forget where all of the different places to get skills are, but the one I want to unlock is Lightning Spear, I think. Is that the name? I know what skill it is. Lightning Javelin. That's it. Lightning Spear is a Paragon skill. Fairly reasonable one at that. Elena Stormbringer. Yes, Supremacy of Air. Take out the Tower Golem and let Azir know. Elemental Azir has been squandering her time with her overly complicated magic rituals. I've been trying to tell her forever that magic isn't about subtle trickery. A bolt of lightning that sears your enemy's flesh. That's magic. A flash of lightning that shocks your foe and blinds him too. That's magic. You can help me prove it. There's a brute of a creature called the Tower Golem up the road near the big tower. You have a few spells that'll help you fight it. I'd like you to destroy the golem and then let Azir know. I would like that as well. Lightning Javelin unlocked. That is the primary goal. Let's go ahead and get like Firestorm and Glyph of Lesser Energy and stuff off of Elementalist Azir. That seems prudent to me. Blinding Flash does not deal damage, so I don't know what this hint is about. If you're under attack, use Blinding Flash to deal damage and cause your foe's attacks to miss. Blinding Surge does that. Blinding Flash does not. You're under attack, use Lightning Javelin to deal damage and interrupt your foe's attacks. That is a thing that it does. You are not wrong, hint. It's interesting to me that they have these custom use skill hints in prophecies. Be like, here's how you use these skills. I don't know how helpful people have found them or not, but I do find their existence interesting to me. These enemies have very low armor against fire damage when I'm doing almost doubled damage and I have like no investment. Or like I have no attack or whatever. They must have 0 armor in fire at minimum. Or at maximum, rather. Not sure how that calculation would work out. I need to kill this Tower Golem. It looks like an enchanted armor, too, which is kind of interesting. Like, that's not an enemy skin, for lack of a better phrase, that we'll see for quite some time. I don't know if this is actually better. I guess this is mildly better than my starting wand. My elemental starter rod is 3 to 5, but it's also plus 20% damage. So I'm not actually sure which is better between that and this new one. Because this one's not customized, and I'm not going to bother customizing. It's not worth the money. I think Gwen healed me. It's a longsword. Where did the tower go? The tower goes back over that way. Snuck away from me while I wasn't paying attention. How dare it? This thing is very weak to lightning damage, incidentally. Are we there yet? I don't know, Gwen. Are we there yet? But that'll help give Vec more options. Which is good. So you destroyed the tower golem, did you? Doing so was no mean feat and shows that you have real promise. Nevertheless, I should warn you, Relina teaches a branch of magic that appeals to the reckless and the brash. As you mature as an elementalist, I think you will find that there's a great deal of value to broadening your magical horizons. I want fire magic and then energy storage and then air magic. Time, life, truth. Do you bring the order new knowledge of any of these? More elementalist skills. Erlina, yeah. The elementalist experiment. Perhaps you can help me with the spell I'm working on. The order has asked me to investigate, it's not specifying which order, to investigate the disciplines of water magic, and so I have worked very hard to ready this place for the final casting. But each time I attempt to cast my wards, ice beasts appear and attack me, and I have to stop what I'm doing to fend them off. I will give you the skills necessary to defeat them. If you can just keep them from hurting me too much, I should be able to finish researching the Ward Against Harm spell. What do you say? This idea of researching spells is really interesting to me, and it's something that I kind of wish they dug into a bit more, but here we are. Frames are absolutely spilling everywhere. There we go. And connection strength restored. Hopefully everybody's doing okay. I have not done anything. I just happened to notice that the frames were dying. And here we are. I am ready. Firestorm, Glyph of Lesser. Great to unlock Firestorm and Glyph of Lesser Energy. Glyph of Lesser Energy in particular will be nice for one Vec. Firestorm is so good against those guys. All right. I'm dropping a lot of caster weapons. It's telling me how to equip new weapons. So that's fun. I think this one's in the wrong spot. Devona's so pretty. I love her hair. Do you think my hair will be that pretty when I grow up? I mean, I don't know. I think your hair is fine when you grow up. Different hair? It's different hair. You should be okay with different hair. Well done. The ward works, but it is still very unstable. It will no doubt take me years to perfect it. Your understanding of magic use is impressive. So she did use Ward Against Harm there. I wasn't paying enough attention, but if you are watching the VOD, you can go back in time and look at it pop up and everything. Okay, cool. That is a bunch of stuff unlocked, which is good. It means I can make my heroes a little bit better when that time comes. I probably should do some ranger stuff as well, but whatever. We're rolling with it. I don't feel like coming up with another character name so soon. Is mostly what it comes down to. Okay. Yes, dervish stuff. Signet of Pious Light is really nice to have access to. Twin Moon Sweep, though. Twin Moon. This is very good. Let's go with Signet of Pious Light there, and then this here. That seems better to me. Okay, cool. What was I up to? I need to do Cities of Ascalon, Fires in the North, Frontier Gate Fugitives. Let's do Scavengers and Old Ascalon. That one's pretty straightforward. I don't think this gets me anything super special, but be nice to have it. All right, then. This looks promising. Congratulations to me. I think this guy might spawn in slightly randomized locations. A lovely day out here, isn't it? Is there anything I can help you with? I'm not sure what to tell you, except I don't know anything about anything that isn't legal. What are you doing here? I'm asking you the same thing. I have orders to clear the area of scavengers. Best of luck with that. Perhaps I'll stay and help with you. Is there a reward? Only if you make yourself useful. I can say there's no future in this. I don't have time to stand here talking all day. A fellow's got to make a living if he's going to survive in this world. Right then. I can return to Titus for my reward of an axe that I probably won't be using because I'm way too underleveled. Okay, let's travel from Fort Rannoch. That's what I'm feeling right now. Fort Rannoch to Serenity Temple. Traversal. That map really does not include enough stuff outside, does it? Oh well. It's okay. I will at some point need to go to King's Watch, but right now my priority is Pockmark. Oh, right. These things. I don't have irresistible blow yet either. Boy, I really want to roll a ranger and get Jin some better skills. I mean, she's better than Reyna would be, but yeah. I'm liking, oh, I can't make the hero bars I want to make because I literally don't have access to the skills. It is a nice change of pace. Okay. I'm chewing through these enemies a lot faster, and now I can see how people's energy is, and Orson's actually not absolutely terrible at this point, but it's also not great. And getting more monk skills will allow me to be able to upgrade Dunkoro and Talcora, which is going to be good. You can see, I think that might be Fort Rannoch right over there, actually. You can see Fort Rannoch from here, which I think is kind of cool. Wow, 93 damage hit. I am absolutely feeling, in a very good way, the impacts of having some better equipment and things. The fact that I can do anything about blind now is also very nice. Even if it's not like super frequent, it's an option. It is kind of worth fighting these guys just to be able to yeah, I get things like scorched lodestones and other potentially useful materials. Like, only just. Those are so non-threatening. Power Shot's not a great skill. It's armor ignoring, which has its pros and cons. The big issue with it is just so energy inefficient. But I don't have anything else to replace it with right now, so I'm kind of stuck with it, which is wonky. I have as a problem. The bottoms of these pieces always make me think of Legos. That sets of circles makes me think of the bottom of Legos. Just a big old Lego brick. Give me my Ascalonian Ruins Lego set. ArenaNet / the Lego company or whatever their actual name is. I want to build the ruins of Ascalon. That would actually, like, god statues would be really cool builder sets, like Lego builder sets. Have variants for when they have favor versus don't. Well, I'm not sure what that'd actually be. Come to think of it, but man, that would be a sweet Lego set. You can come to some of these areas in Guild Wars 2, right? They've cleaned up a lot of the fallen crystals. The crystals still feel like Kralkatork magic to me at this point. But I don't know if they've ever really elaborated on that or not. I do apologize if I make any sudden camera movements that make people motion sick or anything. It's not something I do intentionally, it's just I'm playing the game and I don't think about it. This would have been a beautiful lake. Ruined bridge going across it. Over to there somewhere before it all collapsed. I would really like to see a entirely pre-searing, like all of Ascalon before the searing sort of thing. Or heck, like Ascalon in its prime. That would be very cool. It's going to be a bit of a trek getting to Serenity Temple. I haven't spent that much time in Pockmark Flats, relatively speaking. So I don't know it as well. So it still has this sort of like foreign air to it. Like Old Ascalon has a lot of familiarity, but sounds like supper's going to be ready soon, so I should probably be wrapping up before long. Probably when I get to Serenity Temple. I mean, that's going to be about what I was intending. I don't know if you could hear the people outside talking about broccoli. I do like broccoli. Broccoli is probably my favorite vegetable. Be a very happy man just eating like broccoli and rice seasoned with garlic salt. It's good stuff. Balthazar over there. Devours everywhere. Ooh, now that was a nice 100 damage hit. Could be even bigger. What I actually would really like is Irresistible Sweep or Blower. Whatever it is. The anti-stance skill for dervishes would be very nice to have. Oh, there's Footman Quinn. He's being antagonistic. Just straight up. No conversation whatsoever. Just attacked us. I know he hangs out here. Just didn't know where, I guess. Offhand. Don't know if he has a slightly randomized position based upon where you come into the map. I tend to think not, but you never know with some of this stuff. They've definitely done that sort of thing. With at least randomized positions. There we go. Those lightning reflexes were really keeping that thing alive, weren't they? Yeah, it was. Whiptail Devourers are pretty frustrating in that way. But they make you see the value of Wild Blow early, which is good in its own right. How's my inventory doing? Fine. I mean, a lot of it's not very good stuff, but that's okay. The aesthetics of it all is so good. Yeah, there's Fort Rannoch. Every now and then. First person screenshot. Oh, yeah. Rays of light coming off the crystals. This game's sense of aesthetics is just so strong. Little post-steering music. It's a really good view of the backside of Fort Rannoch. A lot of hulking stone elementals here. You know what? Purge Conditions, not the greatest condition removal skill, but it is thorough, and it is really fast to cast, and it is really nice to have anything to deal with that freaking 10-second blind off of Eruption. I'd like to get her, like, Antidote Signet and stuff. What I'm actually thinking is that starting up because I'm going to make an Assassin Rit, because Ritualist is, like, one of those professions that is towards the bottom of my, like, favorite professions. Or, like, if I were to list the professions just in terms of order in which I like them, and enjoy them, Warrior is pretty high. Like, a lot of the martial professions pretty high. Monk is pretty high. But Rit is definitely lower because it's just so scattered and inconsistent. And there's some stuff that I think is really sweet on Rit, but it's like very, very narrow, limited things. Paragon's probably my least favorite. Which it's fine, but I think Paragon, from a design standpoint, is the one that needs the most help. So, you know what you're going to do. The game is, what, 18 years old this year, and they're not going to do anything major to it at this point. No matter how much we might like that, some sort of big update, bunch of sweet stuff. Maybe we'll get something on the 20th anniversary, kind of like we did for the 15th. That would be cool, but I don't expect anything huge, and that by itself was a kind of a big undertaking that I'm very appreciative of. But their current designers, I think, are a bit distant from where Guild Wars 1 is at and what would serve it well. Anyway, we've gotten to Serenity Temple. I'm going to go stand up on the platform, give Roshanna this Eldritch Sextant that for some reason they were giving out. Welcome to Serenity Temple. May the goddess Mother Dwayna watch over your steps and carry you through the darkness. This troublesome artifact. Ah, so this is the Eldritch Sextant that has caused such concern. Fascinating. It'll take some time for me to study this device, but I assure you that I will send word to Titus as soon as I have discerned the artifact's secrets. Dwayna's blessings upon you. Yes, I would like Infuse Health. No, Infuse Strength of Honor is really good, though. That's actually a really good skill for me to have access to as a warrior. Dwayne's blessings upon you. I have a task that needs doing, and due to recent events, I find that we are short of worthy monks to accomplish this task. Reports of a Char warband have filtered in from the eastern frontier. Devona is heading out to meet them and request some healing support from the temple, but alas, there's nobody here who can undertake this task. Even now, she waits just outside the temple for our assistance. To meet with Devona and help her combat the Char, I will help Devona. Excellent. So that will be something to do next time I play this game. Do I have any plans for when I'm streaming next? Nope. It will just be whenever it is. But hopefully I will have resolved this connection issue that I am having. I think I know what it is, and I think I know how to resolve it. But until then, everyone, thank you very much for watching, and take care. Farewell. And I hope you've enjoyed this quest as I have been enjoying it. Goodbye, everyone.